The first contact with the aliens could result in colonization and genocide for humanity. If there is any actual evidence of extraterrestrial life, then through the testimony of the accusers or through the acknowledgement of concealment by power, people will face a historical paradigm shift. According to scientists, first contact is not so much an event, but a long process, which is likely to have already started. The question immediately arises as to who is responsible for preparing for contact with alien life. Most likely, any contact scenario will involve the military, academics, and, oddly enough, representatives of large corporations interested in increasing their profits. Although the detection of UFOs is usually a military matter, and NASA takes the lead in sending messages from Earth, most of the extraterrestrial communication and evidence-related activities are carried out by a program called SETI, or the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. Listening hazard. Scientists from the SETI project are doing space listening to detect signals that are a sign of extraterrestrial technology, and that, in turn, will prove the existence of advanced extraterrestrial intelligent life. SETI researchers are scientists in science, technology, and mathematics. In their view, an alien civilization would perceive our listening techniques as immature or elementary. However, other scientists warn that aliens, if they do exist, may be unhappy with being bugged. It seems to me that aliens can take the fact that we're trying to track their signals through Phase 1 contact, and that's not going to be very well received because we're doing it without their permission. Thus, we and our planet can be perceived for the same new world that can and must be colonized. Case of indigenous peoples of the Americas and Australia scholars note that when Christopher Columbus and other Europeans arrived in America, the relationship between the two civilizations was shaped by the false notion that the Indians were less developed. This led to decades of slavery and oppression of Native Americans. The journey of James Cook is also cited as an example, leading to widespread colonization and oppression of the indigenous populations of Australia and Oceania. The history of imperialism and colonialism on Earth illustrates that not everyone benefits from colonization. No one can know for sure how the interaction with the aliens will end, although it is better to consider the warning cases from the history of the Earth, the scientists summed up. David Gruch, a former U.S. intelligence official, said that the Pentagon has whole and partially damaged vehicles of non-terrestrial origin. On July 26th, 3 retired U.S. military pilots testified in the United States Congress about UFOs. And Republican Tim Burchett said that aliens exist, and the U.S. government has known about them since the late 19th century. Scientists say aliens aren't interested in human contact. The search for extraterrestrial civilizations is a difficult task, in large part because humanity does not know what to look for. Most scientists are looking for signals that would radiate our civilization. The basis of these searches is the assumption that aliens live by the same laws of physics as us. According to scientists, human civilization is at a low level of development. That is why we cannot establish contact with aliens. They explained that on the Kardashev scale, classification of types of civilizations by energy consumption level, ED, our civilization belongs to the type 0.78 and does not reach even the I type. And, something interesting, begins only with type 2 civilizations. As scientists have determined, mankind has quickly moved from analog to digital communication signals. Although analog signals in the range we use for communication would be an inefficient way to communicate with alien planets, it is possible that alien civilizations could become radio silent within the last 100 years, and that complicates their detection. Scientists are trying to understand what signal a more advanced civilization can send and what level of technology is needed to send it. Sending signals across a galaxy or universe, especially continuous signals that provide the best chance of detection, requires a lot of energy, much more than humans can produce. Nikolai Kardashev in 1963 tried to calculate the energy used to transmit such signals, carrying information, and the levels of development at which civilizations must be present to send them. Kardashev divided civilizations into 3 types, depending on how much energy they are able to use from the environment. Zero Type 1 civilizations are civilizations capable of using all the energy available to them on their planet. A Type 2 civilization is able to use the energy of its star, for example, by building the Dyson sphere. Type 3 civilizations are alien civilizations capable of harnessing the energy of their entire galaxy. Energy production by Type 1 and Type 2 civilizations is very high. With a 1% annual increase in Earth's energy production, Kardashev estimated that mankind would reach these stages in 3,200 years, and then in 5,800 years. Kardashev's classification was expanded in 2020 by Type 1 civilizations capable of harnessing the energy of the visible universe. The Fermi paradox, formulated by physicist Enrico Fermi, is that despite the vast size of the universe and the high probability of extraterrestrial civilizations, humanity has not yet seen any sign of their existence. If humanity actually comes into contact with aliens, it could solve or complicate the Fermi paradox. Here are some possible consequences. 1. Resolution of the Fermi paradox. Contact with one of the civilizations. This will confirm that extraterrestrial civilizations exist and offer an explanation as to why the contact was made only now. Maybe the aliens deliberately avoided contact or lived too far away to detect us. Understanding the Great Filter. If aliens can explain what barriers civilization must overcome for long-term survival and development, it may give insight to the so-called Great Filter, factors which may impede the emergence or long-term existence of civilizations. 2. Complication of the Fermi paradox. The presence of many civilizations. If we find that there are many advanced alien civilizations, it will ask why we have not discovered them before. There may be an intergalactic agreement not to interfere with less advanced civilizations. Technological gap. Extraterrestrial civilizations can be so technologically advanced that our understanding of their presence or their activities is extremely limited. In addition, contact with aliens can have a variety of social, cultural, and political consequences for humanity. 3. Scientific and technological progress. Interaction with a more advanced civilization can lead to a leap in our own. So, as we contemplate the vast implications of making contact with an extraterrestrial civilization, it's clear that such an event could redefine our understanding of the universe and our place within it. From sparking unprecedented scientific advancements to prompting profound shifts in our social and political landscapes, the impact would be immense. We might find ourselves united by a common cause or challenged by new complexities. Either way, our journey into this cosmic dialogue would undoubtedly be one of the most transformative experiences in human history. Thank you for joining me on this speculative exploration. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think would be the biggest change if we made contact with aliens? Until next time, stay curious and keep looking up at the stars.